With a dark baritone well beyond his years and a good ear for the melodic country music of his childhood, Chris Young went from Nashville Star champion to actual Nashville Star over just a few years. Young won the reality show competition in 2006, securing a recording contract with RCA. After a slow start, he hit radio pay dirt with his second record, 2009's The Man I Want to Be, featuring the sweet, seductive smash Getting You Home, the Black Dress song, his first single to reach #1 on the Billboard Country Airplay charts. Over the next decade, he stayed at the top of the charts with subsequent smashes like Tomorrow, You, Neon, I'm Coming Over, and Losing Sleep, songs that established his credentials as an old-fashioned crooner. This success led to induction into the Grand Ole Opry in 2017. Young remained a hitmaker into the 2020s, reaching #1 again in 2021 with Famous Friends, a duet with Kane Brown. Chris Young has experienced immense success in the music industry throughout his career. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Young is worth $4 million. So how did he get to such a point in his life? Stay tuned as we give you an insider look at Chris Young's incredible career. Young was born as Chris Allen Young to his mother Becky Harris and Chris Young's father Michael Harris in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Chris was born in the year 1985 and expressed interest in music at a very tender age. His grandfather, Richard Yates, was a performer on the Louisiana Hayride. Chris grew up with his parents and his siblings. Chris Young's brother Carter Harris has been spotted with Chris in public a few times. Young's singing abilities first surfaced in children's theater productions in grade school, and he took vocal lessons. With his family's full support, he threw himself into learning all he could about music, particularly country music. By the time he was a senior in high school, he was already playing clubs in the Nashville area, and his self-released debut album was out even before he graduated from high school. Young attended college at Belmont University in Nashville and then Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, while still managing to do some 150 live shows a year. It was a great way to get experience, he said. I had a 7-piece band and we played 3 nights a week. Plus, there were major acts constantly going in and out of there, so I'd get to watch their show and see how they worked the crowd. It was a good learning experience for me. He was offered and accepted a gig fronting the house band at Cowboys in Arlington, Texas, and it was there that a fan kept insisting that he audition for the Nashville Star TV show, which was airing on USA Networks. Young eventually made the trip to Houston and passed the audition, and the whole affair paid off handsomely with a contract from RCA Records. Young's debut single, Drinking Me Lonely, a song he wrote with Larry Wayne Clark, was released in 2006, followed later in the year by a Buddy Cannon-produced album called simply Chris Young. The song experienced moderate chart performance by peaking at number 42 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. The second single, You're Gonna Love Me, also met lukewarm reception, but this third single, Voices, was released in May of 2008 and became his first top 40 entry. Young promoted the song at the CMA Music Festival in June by emailing it to visitors at his Music Fest booth. His debut album was produced by veteran James Stroud, who Young said watched my songwriting develop and saw me mature as a performer. So when we went into the studio, there wasn't any of that getting to know you thing. James and I were just ready and said, let's make a great record. His self-titled debut album was released on October 3, 2006, and peaked at number 3 on Billboard Country Album Chart. A second album, The Man I Want to Be, produced by James Stroud, appeared in 2009. Again, featuring Stroud in the production panel, the album boasts cover versions of Waylon Jennings' Rose in Paradise and a cover of Tony Joe White's Rainy Night in Georgia. The album's single Getting You Home, the Black Dress song, and the title track reached number 1 on the chart. He was nominated for the 2010 Academy of Country Music, the top new vocalist alongside Luke Bryan and James Johnson. Young also presented the 44th Annual Country Music Awards on November 10, 2010. He was awarded the Grammy Award for being the best male country vocal performance for Getting You Home. Young's third album, 2011's Neon, may not have gone gold. The Man I Want to Be had, but it did have Tomorrow, a heart-wrenching ballad that was his biggest hit to date, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Country charts and cracking the top 40 charts on its way to going platinum. You, the second single from Neon, also went to number 1 on the country charts, and 2 other hits followed, Neon and I Can Take It From There. In 2013, Young served as an ambassador for the CMA Songwriter Series showcased in Belfast, Dublin, London, and Paris in an attempt to showcase country music overseas. Young delivered his brighter, happier third album, AM, in the fall of 2013. It was preceded by the party anthem, Aw Nah, which peaked at 16 on the Billboard charts. AM produced 2 more country top 10 hits with the softer Who I Am With You and Lonely Eyes singles that appeared on the charts in 2014. Young returned in the fall of 2015 with I'm Comin' Over, another top 10 hit that was also the title track to his 5th album, which saw releases in November of that year. Think of You, a duet with Cassidy Pope, followed with I'm Comin' Over to number 2 on Billboard's U.S. Hot Country chart, while Vince Gill duet Sober Saturday Night went to number 31 later that year. During the holiday season of 2016, Young released It Must Be Christmas. It peaked at 4 on Billboard's country album charts. He released his 6th album of originals, Losing Sleep, in October 2017. Young began releasing material for a new project in 2019, with Raised on Country reaching number 5 on Billboard Country Airplay, while Drowning peaked at 25. Young bounced back to number 1 in 2021 with Famous Friends, a duet with Kane Brown that reached the top of the charts before the August release of the album of the same name. Nominations and awards. Good music, just like good work, is rewarded. Chris Young's amazing musical career has been honored through nominations and awards. In 2007, he bagged the CMT Music Awards in the nationwide Is On Your Side category. He followed this up with a 2011 swoop of the Breakthrough Artist of the Year and Single of the Year voices at the American Country Awards. In 2014, at the British Country Music Association Gala, he won the International Act of the Year award. He also has 2 Grammy Award nominations to his name and 2 other Billboard Music Award nominations, among several other nominations. Chris Young's family is always seen accompanying him to these award galas, proving that they are his #1 fans. Young's philanthropic works. Young supported Little Kids Rock by donating various items to the organization for an auction raising money to put instruments in children's hands. He's been a major supporter of Stars for Stripes, raising $35,000 for the organization. He supports St. Jude Children's Hospital and has raised money for it by sponsoring a tree at the Gaylord Opryland Resort's annual Hall of Trees. On September 8, 2014, Young donated $25,000 of his own money and $5,000 from his fan club to the Nashville School of Arts. In late August 2017, he created a fundraising site for Houston to help with the massive flooding caused by Hurricane Harvey. On October 4, 2018, Young donated $5,000 to a GoFundMe page to help pay for cataract surgery for a dog named Granola. He donated the money after a fan reached out to him on Twitter asking him for help marketing the GoFundMe project. And that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our awesome content. And please give us a like and share the video. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our new uploads. We value your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comments section down below. And we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.